Good morning, Intenders.
Good morning.
Welcome back to Morning Intentions. Today is Tuesday, October 28th. Thank you for being with us this morning and every morning. Yesterday, we began our week of living beyond the hustle. We're going to talk about step 1 today. And I kind of mentioned it briefly at the end of yesterday. We had talked about we can start by seeing the joy is only when we've accomplished something, when we've completed an achievement. And of course, the trickery behind all of that is we can never accomplish enough. We can never achieve enough because we just kick the can down the road and say, okay, well, I did finish that. Now what's next? What's next? And we keep having that what's next mentality, and we don't get to experience the joy of accomplishing really anything because we've just said, what's next? We've made a shift, as Annette talked about yesterday, to finding the joy in the doing. Not worrying about did we accomplish or what did we get done, just having fun in that moment. Having fun as part of the process rather than a result. We want to take that also a step further beyond that and find that joy in the being. And we can do that by shifting our focus when we start each day away from our to-do list to a to-be list. Not what do we want to get done, but who are we? How do we want to be? How do we want to feel? What do I want to bring into this world today? Do I want to bring in calm, my presence, my full attention with other people? Do I want to bring in kindness and respect? Do I want to be those things? Or am I trying to do what I think is going to accomplish those experiences? We don't want to wait until things are done in order to say we are something or we've become something. We can start today, right now in this moment, shifting our perception from a sense of to do toward to be.
This practice is going to be very challenging for me.
Okay, say more about that. You just can't drop a bomb like that and say it's going to be challenging.
It's going to be challenging.
Give me more.
Remember yesterday I said I'm really going to be helped by what we're going to talk about this week?
Yes.
And I knew we were going to talk about this. And even though you and I we always do this. We take ourselves on this 22-day journey of what do we want to talk about on our podcast. And I knew this was coming. This was not a 22-day journey. This was, what was it, Ada? Like 15 days? I knew this was coming. And I also know that when I start this, it's going to be huge for me because I am a to-do list person. If you went to my desk right now, it's filled with what I want to do next weekend, what I want to do the rest of this week, what I want to do today. And I am to do. So when we're talking about beginning our day with a to-be list and letting go of the to-do list, and we're not saying don't make any plans, don't try to get things accomplished. We're not saying that. But what we are saying is to shift it from a to-do to a to-be. There's a part of me that says, how in the world am I going to do that? And there's another part of me that feels relief. That would be so much better for my day because I would have my day rooted in self-awareness as opposed to what my days can be rooted in, which would be performance. Self-awareness versus performance. Of course, in reality, I would choose self-awareness every day. But really, I typically choose performance every day. So this is going to be huge. I am a person that I want to get this done, that done, this done, that done.
But that's all hustle culture.
I know.
That's all that is. What we're doing this week is living beyond the hustle by creating a worth-centered life. Worth meaning our self-worth, our value as a person, which isn't based on accomplishment. It's not based on doing. Our value comes because we exist. and nothing more and nothing less. You can't take away that value. You can't get more value. You just have value as a person. And part of getting away from hustle culture is living a life grounded in that value. Because what I see when you're even saying, I want to check things off my to-do list. I have so many to-dos. I got to do this, that, and the other thing.
I have to-do lists for every day.
You have to-do lists for your to-do list. Like that's...
I have a to-do list started for next summer.
So are you going to wait for joy till next summer?
Okay, so you know what the irony of all of this is? I just have, could we just
Let's
kind of
hear
have
the
a
irony.
little aside?
Yes, let's hear it.
I suggested hustle culture for you. I thought I got to really try to help Ada out with her hustle culture. And then now it's turning my world upside down.
Because I am your kid. I am your daughter. I am so like you.
But in a different way. The form is different though, Ada. Because I've never even seen you have a to-do list. Have you ever made a to-do list in your life? Oh, the answer is no. The answer is no, you haven't.
No, okay, so, but hold on a second though. Yes, I have, but it's different than yours.
How is it different? Mine's on paper and yours is in your mind?
A little bit like that, but my hustling is more, when am I going to feel okay? When am I going to feel safe? When am I going to feel content? And we can have a to-do list for those feelings and those experiences just as much as household chores. I'm going to feel safe when, and people say, when I have a husband or a relationship. When am I going to feel content? When I've bought all these different things, or when I have the house, when I have the car, when I have the certain amount in the bank account. When am I going to feel fun? Well, you can't have fun at work because work is work and fun is different. You can have a good experience at work, but it can't be fun. You have to go on vacation. You have to go camping. That's when fun happens. So for me, there becomes this to-do list of each thing I want to experience, or each feeling I want to experience. And then I keep getting lost in, well, I'll feel that feeling when, and then I'd have some when planned out of when I can do that, and whether it's a time thing that maybe I don't want to take vacation time for that, or I don't want to spend that money. I don't know. There can always be like this barrier to entry then to fun, to safety, to just joy in life. And then you start hustling to create those experiences. So it's different than yours. It's not a to-do list like I want to trim the trees or paint the patio walls or something like that. It's different, but the same.
That's amazing. I've never seen you make a to-do list, and I would give you the definition of a to-do list as the tasks I want to accomplish. Those tasks could be, I want to take this class, or I want to get this additional certification. But my to-do list, yes, there's household chores on there, yes, but there's also other tasks. I have never thought of a to-do list as a feelings I want to have list. Until this moment, I didn't understand where you were coming from, because you and I are complete opposites. We're opposites about how we keep our living space. We're opposites of how we organize our time. We're opposite. This is a complete opposite also. Like, I cannot believe that your to-do list is a feelings to-do list. Mine is a task to-do list. I didn't even know that there was another kind of to-do list. This is amazing, because just think of how many, like, we're mother and daughter, we're business partners. So how many business partners, how many couples, how many family members, how many best friends don't understand these subtle differences, and they are such a big part of their relationship. I will be very much task oriented, and everything has to look kind of linear. Well, first we write the email, then we do the this, then we do the that. You just do things so much differently, and you're a good balance for me. But I didn't realize what you're telling me today. We have to explore this more. Because when you're thinking of, and the reason why is this, instead of beginning the day with a to-do list, begin with a to-be list. Okay, I feel like I'm about ready to lose my best friend because my to-do list is the part of me that helps me to feel grounded. And yet it's the part of me that keeps me in the hustle culture. So I need to say goodbye to it in its current form. I'm wanting us to talk about this tomorrow with you because a to-be list, you would understand that better, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then also your way of going through life would lend itself to the being more than the doing.
If I can let go of, I need to have certain experiences in order to feel certain things.
Okay, so let's talk about that tomorrow.
So for today, our intention is...
can I just say, it's probably good that we try to cut these off at about 10 minutes, or we would just talk all day. We would make a podcast and we would just talk all day.
Just a 24-hour podcast?
Yeah, that would be fun. But anyway, what is our intention for today, Ada?
Our intention is a reflection question. Do I have a task-oriented to-do list, or do I have a feelings-oriented to-do list? Do I have a task-oriented to-do list, or do I have a feeling-oriented to-do list? Thank you so much for joining us today and every day. Our day is better because you are part of our day. See you tomorrow.
See you then.